That moment when I totally meant to put my face down there. We'll fix that in a moment. Hello, motherfuckers, and welcome to my Club of Cottontails. Mwah. I'm Amber motherfucking Lewis, and another blind as fuck run, bitch? Like, really? Yes, yes, hoes, another blind as fuck run. This is Call of Duty, or COD, C-O-D, COD, Call of Duty, Warzone. Now, this is a battle royale that was, I have no idea when it was released, to be honest. A few days ago, I kept hearing about it, so I'm going to assume that it came out a few days ago. I have been playing a bit online. Um, I also just realized that Warzone is one word, so let me switch that real quick. And it looks like it puts it all capitals. I always try to keep the game title as close to what they want it to be as possible. So let me just put COD Warzone. God, it looks so weird as one big word in caps. But oh, it's 420 somewhere, bitches! Oh my God, we need to get some bunny rabbit bananas blowing out some smoke. Oh my God, how weird is feeling at life right now. Bunny rabbit bitches blowing out some smoke. It's a blind as fuck run, so we need to have the monkeys afloat. Cottontail, smoke your bowl. Happy 420, it's a go. It is 12:20, so happy 420 somewhere. Since we started with a 420 toke, let's get the 420 command. So this is COD Warzone. This is a hashtag blind as fuck run of this game. Um, I've only played this game very minutely offline. Only played offline. This is gonna annoy me. So one second, because I meant to put my face down below, and it's so funny when I was getting it all set up. Like I literally was like, all right, that's where I should put it, and then I was like lower right, and then for some reason put it at the upper right. The reason I need it down here is because the only thing, as far as I can tell, the only thing that goes here is really it's gonna be a slow go to figure out exactly where's gonna be the perfect spot for my face, and it may end up being the type of game that I gotta put my face to the side up above, which I'm kind of hoping we don't have to do that. That's the hope. I like having my face on the screen floating around like a magical box. So but yeah, I saw Izzy type something, said sorry. We don't say that word here. The word sorry is just not a word in my moist, no shame vocabulary. We like to apologize, but you have no reason to apologize, especially for quote unquote missing Club Cottontail content because you're here. You have not missed the content. Um, just because someone doesn't have the ability to tune into a live meeting doesn't mean they haven't joined me for Club Content. I have a lot of people who tune into live meetings as posted content. You know what I mean? So we are live right motherfucking now. Come say hello, Cottontails. We are doing a blind as fuck run of COD Warzone. I'm very, very excited. So for those who are brand new to my channel and don't know, hi, I'm Amber motherfucking Lewis, a random content creator, and right now I am spreading some moist content. I am simply sharing my live stream on my social medias. I call that spreading of the moist content. So I simply share a link that says live right motherfucking now. Come say hello, Cottontails. We have our blind as fuck bunny rabbit bitches giving love and moist kisses. Share that, and it hopefully, people that follow me on my Facebook might see this and actually come say hello, chizzity chat, or lurk. Most likely lurk. We are a huge, huge lurking community here in Club Contel, so most of the time. Most the time, there'll be lurkers about. Alright, let's close that out. Perfection. Bring this back up. Perfect, perfect. Oh man, I swear, it's lovely watching the number go up and down in the VIP section of Club Kottontale, because it's just moist motherfuckers who, they think that they want to be a part of Club Kottontale, and then they realize very soon after that they don't want to be a part of it. That tends to be the trend with stuff like that. But hello, motherfuckers, and welcome. It is almost 12:30 in the afternoon, so good motherfucking afternoon from me to you, but good evening and good morning to all of the wonderful Cottons around the world. We are going to be indulging ourselves in some Warzone today. I actually contacted one of our fellow fluffy Cottontails who plays the game, and it looks like he is in fact still in, and he made it joinable. So once I am done smoking this bowl, we're gonna join on wheels. Yayas. Yayas. So I was up until 3 a.m. playing Warzone this morning. Ah, speak of the devil! What up, Wheels? Perfect fucking timing. I'm just having myself my bolio. I'm also going to get some more of our Blue Dream and Ogre OG ground up. Um, but I'm pretty sure... Now that I think of it, though, I think my loadout goes down here. Fuck, so maybe up there will be... Trying to figure out which corner. I'm starting to think maybe it's going to be one of the top corners, because usually the bottom is completely bogged out with stuff. Like your loadout and things like that. Cool. I probably won't join your party chat, man. You have other people in there. I'm not trying to talk to random people, especially in a Club Cottontail meeting. Um, so if it's a, like, you don't want to play because you can't hear me, then that's fine. I'll just play with some randoms. But I don't, like, I want to be able to freely talk in Club Cottontail, and when I'm in someone else's party chat, or in a party chat in general, or I have other people, voices in my head other than me, myself, and I, and all the other voices in my head, it makes it really difficult. Not a big party chat person. It's funny is people really don't, like, people that I meet, they don't really understand how I do YouTube, and I'm not really into certain aspects of it. And I'm like, well, that's the whole reason that I do the YouTube. You know what I mean? I'm not doing it for the views and things like that. I'm doing it as a way to help myself. And I really don't think majority of people want to take the time to understand something like that. Usually when people are watching someone on YouTube, they just want someone to play the game and do a bunch of dope things. Or they want the person to say and do a bunch of things that they would deem entertaining. And sometimes, I get people who think I'm entertaining or whatnot, but I'm not purposely doing it. You know what I mean? That's the whole thing with me is like, I may seem entertaining or something like that, but I'm just kind of doing it for myself. And God, the week and the weekend have been so interesting to say the least. Um, just today I had feelings of wanting to kill myself. You know what I mean? And it's fucked up. I really do hate sometimes that I have mental disorders because it can be so frustrating, doing really well and just one thing, something someone says, or even something that someone does, or just could be a completely random thing. I've been watching a television show and had it trigger me. But it's just shitty knowing that, like, I had to be like straight up before this meeting started. I felt like crying. I felt like punching things. I literally just felt like raging. I felt like hulking out. And I had to be super mindful to be like, no, we don't want to do that. We don't want to punch the wall and maybe make a hole and damage my beautiful house that I found. We don't want to do that. And we don't want to hurt ourselves. People ask me about this bruise all the time. That's because it's probably a permanent bruise, to be honest. Is because I hit something. You know what I mean? I hit the wall and I bruised myself. It's a constant reminder of needing to be mindful, and whereas I may not be able to control it, to monitor it and try to keep my anger issues at bay. But it was so fucking frustrating that, like, I just can't seem to have a conversation without it just ending up complete shit. And I'm just so frustrated because I'm just trying to get my life the way that I want it. I'm just trying to live and help my daughter grow up so then she can be somewhat of a well working human being. And it's shitty because I always wanted to be a parent, and I'm really really glad that I'm a mom. I'm really really thankful for Amber Jr., but I still truly believe that, I always said that I don't want to just have a kid with anyone. Like, I want to have a kid when I know that both people, even if I'm not together with the person's dad, we can work well together. You know what I mean? And right now, I just don't even. It's like sometimes I feel like I can, but then sometimes I'm just like, well, if they're not going to be mindful, the same thing. That's the reason our relationship failed, because I was being honest and mindful the whole time and they were not. And it's shitty because now they have to. You know what I mean? We have to at least co-parent for our child. Coexisting is something that we're trying to do because we both don't want our child to be in daycare. You know what I mean? At least not until they're like old enough to, like an older kid, like a fucking double digit kid, or even like, you know, school age kid. Like, our daughter isn't even 2 yet, you know what I mean? So we're trying to make it coexistence working, and that's why I have my Louisville Club Kottontale, my wonderful room that I'm in right now. Um, Sleeping by myself in my own bed has been unbelievably amazing. I do miss getting to cuddle with someone, but I haven't got to cuddle someone in a bed as I fall asleep, like, and actually have it be more than just a warm body in like probably 2 years. Well, yeah, like 2 years. That's the fucked up thing, is that a lot of my friends, because I'm an open person, but I'm not an open person. Like, I'm the type of person, like, I'll talk about a lot of different things, but when it comes down to it, you're really not gonna know what's going on in my life unless I fucking tell you directly to your face. And like, my best friend Nicole, she was just like, she's like, oh my god. She's like, what the hell? I'm like, yeah, there was just no point in telling you all these years. I'm like, I probably should have, maybe, like, and I have always told at least like my sissy wolf, oh, but like, she's a person that I vent to, not necessarily a person that, well, actually most people I vent to. I think Michelle is really the only one that, like, we just like converse about life. And I do find it extremely ironic that her and I are only 33, because we were both born in 1986. She was born in August and I was born in December. We love it because whenever she has her birthday, I'm like, ah, bitch, happy birthday. She's like, yeah, ho, yours in a few months. I'm like, I know. She hates how much I love my birthday. There's never been an age that we turned, like when we turned fucking 17 or 18. I remember when we turned 18. Oh my gosh. All right, man. See when you get back. Um, when in 2004, when we fucking turned 18, we really, like, 2003, 2004, that was our fucking really, oh gosh, 2002? I met this bitch in 2001, and it was just like just melted. And it's crazy because I actually have a friendship that's blooming right now that feels really similar to Michelle and Raymundo and a couple other friendships that I've had that have just been constant. It makes me really happy that, I have that person in my life. I feel like they know who they are. But uh, when I got into high school, I'm so thankful that I had Michelle, my best bitch. You know what I mean? And like when she met me, she was like, "Dude, you're so cool and you're younger than me." I'm like, "I'm only a few months younger than you." She's like, "But I'm a sophomore and you're a freshman." And I'm like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "And I got better eyebrows." And she's like, "Touche." Her mom did those eyebrows where it was like the line right here and then straight across super thin. They went and got their eyebrows waxed that way. I mean, I definitely I was part of the thin brow gang, but honestly, I had thin brows like mostly because like I feel like they kind of shape my face nicely. Even now, like my eyebrows are not like crazy big. I've had a few people that are like, "Why don't you let your eyebrows grow out more natural?" I'm like, "Bitch, this is as natural as they gonna get." And I had like one time I let them because I let my brows fully grow out sometimes just because it's good to do that. And I had one girlfriend go, "Damn, girl, your brows are looking good." I'm like, "These are natural." She's like, "You have such nice natural brows." I'm like, "No, I don't." I was like, I was like, "Well, actually, you're right. Yes, I do. But they're super fucking hairy. I have Islander eyebrows, and they just, whoo, har everywhere." My mom's got really nice shaped eyebrows. She has never pluck, waxed, or anything. And this bitch has just got like the most perfect shaped eyebrows ever. She has the type of eyebrows that if she was to get them done, she would instantly have like this super high arch that make her look even more like a bitch. That's the one thing that my mom, she doesn't like being called a bitch, but she is one. You know what I mean? I'm a bitch. Like, own up to your fucking bitchiness. But yeah, welcome. Anyone that tunes into Club Kottontale can very soon see that it's not simply about the video game or whatever the fuck's on the screen. Club Cottontail is about me. Because this is my little piece of the internet where I come and do what I want to. Today, I decided to actually play Warzone in my channel. I've been playing it offline. As you can see, I'm level 24. And I repeat, I do not own Call of Duty Modern Warfare. I only own Call of Duty Warzone. I do own Call of Duty Black Ops 4, which has Blackout, but I haven't even been able to play that. And I've had to be really cautious when I'm playing this to make sure that it's not exacerbating my carpal tunnel. Some games fuck with my wrists and it makes it to where they seize up or I can't feel anything. And then it, affects the rest of my day. So, oh man, the gulag? Okay, so let me talk about some of the things that I have learned about Call of Duty Warzone in the last few days of me playing it. First off, I've mentioned that when Blackout came out, that it reminded me of Fortnite, very much so. Well, this very much reminds me of Apex. I feel like Call of Duty has just basically been like, hey, there's Fortnite and there's Apex. These are the two top grossing battle royales. How can we get on that bandwagon? And then Blackout came out like last year or the year before that. And then this year Warzone came out. So in Fortnite, you can run a solo, a duo, or a squad. You can do that in Blackout. In Apex, you can only run a three man, or you can run solo within that three man. Like it'll be you by yourself and there's other three mans, just like Apex. Okay? Those are the top things that lead me to be like Warzone is Apex and fucking Blackout is Fortnite. That's just my personal opinion. I have a lot of people that agree with me, but they're not going to say it. I have encountered a lot in my life that I say the things that people think. You know what I mean? I think that that's a huge reason why some people really enjoy my content because I say what I feel, and that's just it. Is I'm not like this everywhere. I won't go to, like, say, my mother-in-law's or my grandma-in-law's and say cunt or anything like that. I might with my mother-in-law. My mother-in-law, you read a situation, you learn what you can say and do around certain people if you respect them. Because a lot of people go, fuck grandma, I'm gonna say fucking luck, like all this other shit. I'm like, really, dude? Like, do you not respect your grandma? Because that's what it comes down to. And then some people go, oh, well, cussing in general shows that you're unintelligent and you have no respect for yourself. I'm like, no. Um, Being unkind to myself, um, not allowing myself the things I enjoy in life, that's being rude to myself. You know what I mean? Living my best life is never going to hurt me, and it's never going to hurt other people. Other people just feel self entitled because their niche in the world is going on the internet and trolling people. That's what 80s dolls do. If that's their niche, go the fuck ahead. My niche is moisture. And that is my mindful tool of simply striving every day to look deep within myself and be whoever the fuck I am. From day to day, that changes because I do have a lot of mental disorders. I do have physical disorders that some days I'm more physically able to do things, whereas others day I have to, like, sit most of the day because I can't move. You know what I mean? Day to day is really different for me. Every single day is different for me. And that's something that I have learned to embrace throughout the years. That's my moisture, is learning that this is who I am and it's beautiful. And when I love myself, that's when other people will love me. When I like myself, that's when other people will like me. So, breaking it down to, like, two colors. Let's just go with two random colors. I think of purple and yellow. In recent years, yellow has had more of a spark of joy for me, but it's not a color that I go, ooh, I like yellow. Purple's my favorite fucking color. You know what I mean? Like, ooh, let's go green and yellow. Same thing. I definitely choose green versus the yellow, even though some people would be like, oh, green and yellow are very similar. And then we go, like, green and blue. I would choose the blue, you know? Always. Only because I love the color blue. And the only reason that blue is not my second favorite color is because the way purple and green look together. Like, I look at purple and green and I look at purple and blue. Purple and blue are very gorgeous together, you guys. It just makes me want to, like, ooh. But then I see purple and green together and it's like I completely forgot about purple and blue. You know what I mean? That's why blue is my third favorite color versus my second favorite color. Um, it's just that sort of thing. Like, inside your head what you like or what you don't like. You know what I mean? Or what you prefer over something else. Like, I will always prefer Star Trek over Star Wars. You know what I mean? Or I will always choose sci-fi over, say, action. You know what I mean? And I will always choose fantasy over sci-fi. They are similar but not the same. Science fiction, sci-fi is going to be stuff that's based upon technological advances and things like that. Whereas fantasy is going to be magic and make believe for the most part. I probably fantasy would be my top genre of things that I enjoy. You know what I mean? Um, and just even like asking myself those things like, oh, I like this and I prefer this over that, or like those basic sort of things, the yes or no answers that we can only answer for ourselves is what helps us to continue to live a better life. Like my hair. I am not naturally a blonde by any means necessary. I am very much a natural brunette. I'm Filipino Hawaiian and I have hair to match. And I love my natural color, but I prefer other colors over it. I prefer myself as a redhead versus a brunette, and I prefer myself as a blonde over all else. Um, Now, if I had to choose one that I like even more ultimately, like of natural colors, I would choose blonde. But really, I would prefer to have fun color all the time, all the time. Like I've like that's why the tips of my hair are colored right now, because like I personally think that I always need to have some kind of color in my hair because it just brings the ultimate joy to me. I've been kind of fighting with myself on wanting to go back to doing half and half because half and half hair is dope as fuck, but it is so stupid hard to maintain. And like I'm still just like last night I had to bleach my roots and I kind of didn't want to. Like I really had to be like, "All right, bitch, you haven't washed your hair in 2 days to prepare for this. Like you need to do this. It's not going to take very long. You know what I mean? Just do it." And like it was the sort of thing like my brain was like, "I don't wanna." But obviously I did it, you know, because when I thought about it, I was like, "Well, if you don't do it, then you got to dye your hair and let your natural brown color grow out." And I was like, "Oh, I don't want brown hair." Like either way, I'm gonna be bleaching my hair probably for the rest of my life. I probably will never have my natural hair color ever again. Um, I I grew my natural hair color out just so I could see it, you know, so my significant other at the time could see it because they had never seen me with my natural hair color. When they met me, I had just dyed my hair red. Just before that, though, like literally in 2013, when I went into 2013, I had hair about the length of what it is right now, maybe a little bit longer, but it was 100% my own hair. And it was gorgeous. I have fucking gorgeous natural brown hair. Um, but I always wanted to dye it. You know what I mean? People gave me so many compliments on my hair, and I'm like, thank you. I want to change it. They're like, no, don't change it. It looks so good. I'm like, oh, I want to change it. I couldn't because my spouse before Justin, uh, let's just say they were very, very stuck in their ways. Like there wasn't a lot that I could do my hair. Like they would never let me bleach my hair, which is hilarious because they tell me they actually like my blonde hair now, but they would never let me do my hair blonde back when I was with them. You know what I mean? And I wanted to so many times. A few times they let me, and see, I say how they let me. Toxic relationship. But yeah, they let me put color in my hair a few times, but I had to keep it more natural colors. They didn't like me doing it fun colors, which that's just how you know that's not a fucking relationship. That is not a romantic relationship, y'all. That is a fucking prisoner. The person who you are romantically interested in should never dictate how you dress, how you do your appearance. You know what I mean? And like me, I'm very much like I like today I'm super relaxed. I'm just wearing biker shorts and a sweatshirt, no makeup, hair down. Other days I like dressing up sometimes, doing my makeup and putting on a real nice outfit, maybe even wearing heels. Can't wear heels much these days because of my knees and everything, but I can do wedges. I can do wedges still, which makes me happy. And platforms. I have to do platforms. I just have to be careful on the type of heel. And really, my doctor goes like, "You're not supposed to wear heels, not even 1-inch heels." I'm like, "You're not my fucking owner." But I haven't worn heels in a long time because they're right. Because of my arthritis, I really shouldn't wear heels. But like sometimes, like my grandma said, sometimes you just got to put your heels on and strut around. Like, um, fucking a. I'm so glad I did this Club Kottontale meeting, and I'm really excited to play Warzone, because, like I said, I was up till 3 a.m. I can't, why was I up until 3 a.m. playing Call of Duty Warzone? What was that? I can't even. Alright. I think so. He went somewhere. Oh shit! Frosty turds. Damn. Okay. This has got. I wonder how do I invite people? It'll bring up that I'm thinking, right? Okay, yeah. Okay. So I could invite both of them. Well, Wheels might have someone. Shit! Let's finish our bowl and figure this out. I was not expecting to have two people. Oh, welcome back. Um, I'm gonna at least send you an invite, but I noticed that I have. This person gets pretty sweaty though. Oh my god. Like these motherfuckers who clearly have been playing the game for a while because the your story mode is connected to your um story is connected to your battle royale. Fuck, I could not think for like a hot moment like at all. Oh my god, my brain was just like Should we see if they're
Hello.
Hello. I have another friend online, but so I'm trying to decide if I want to see if they are available because obviously going in with three people would be preferred versus just two and a random.
Hmm.
But I do not know. And either way, I'm still token. This meeting was much fucking needed, so I'm just relaxing, enjoying myself. It's almost 1 o'clock. I have 3 hours to enjoy myself in Club Kottontale time. Universe and life willing.
Hmm.
But how was your weekend?
Good.
Hell yeah.
I felt like I slept on a rock though,
Oh
but I
yeah.
didn't. Oh, yeah, that camper, that where I was sleeping, that camper is not
It was no
my
good.
body. Ooh, speaking of which, yeah, no bueno.
No bueno. So cheers, Cottontail, to anyone lurking, twerking, or watching incognitally. If you're brand new to my channel, hi, I'm Amber motherfucking Lewis. And if you couldn't have told by the delicious ramblings that came before this is simply my place where I come to hang out, chat, chill, and do whatever the fuck I feel like. The last few days I've been playing this game, Call of Duty Warzone. It is Call of Duty Modern Warfare's Battle Royale. For me, it's Call of Duty Apex. Like Blackout is Call of Duty Fortnite. So, we're playing some Call of Duty Apex today. I have been playing a little bit offline, including this morning. Had a shit ton of fucking fun. I was playing with Aaron and one of his buddies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Hmm.
man. Apparently he hasn't been sleeping the greatest, so he tends to be up at like crazy
All hours.
hours. Yeah, all hours of the night.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm gonna finish this bowl and then I'll see. Yeah, see, I figured this person, the other person that was online, they're a bit of a sweat. Um, I met them through my friend Matt, and they all take Call of Duty Modern Warfare very seriously.
Seriously.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I'll probably just have it be the two of us. I thought about hitting up Aaron, but he's probably sleeping. Let's be honest, since he was like wide awake at 3 a.m. So he
Mm-hmm.
he's probably
All right.
fucking.
Give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back. I'm
Yeah,
not
no, I'm
leaving.
I'm reloading a
I'm
bowl,
not
so
leaving lobby.
yeah,
Yep. I'm not
I'm
leaving lobby. So
cool. No, plenty of time. Oh man,
I
so
just wanted to get out of my party chat.
oh yeah, so TMI mostly for dudes because they don't have a baby box, but for the lady cottontails, Amber motherfucking Lewis just recently made the switch. So as a lady, we know that for pretty much our whole entire lives, we're gonna have to use sanitary fucking products, pads, tampons, things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Amber motherfucking Lewis, this Cottontail today, has officially switched over to what is called a menstruation cup. I actually got the Flex cup. I shared it on my Snapchat. Made sure to do a little thing saying, hey, This is for the ladies, because, we do have a lot of thirsty ass dudes that watch my Snapchat who don't seem to understand that I'm not there to be their eye candy, even if I am. So, Baby Box started booming yesterday. Quickly just had to end up using some tamps because, fuck trying to figure out the cut. But this morning, I fucking got it figured out. It currently is sitting in our birthing canal and it's doing very well. I am surprised that I got on the first try. Like, I was really skeptical because a lot of the reviews I was reading saying that the ladies had issues with leakage and things like that. So, I'm pretty happy that I'm really good at following instructions, and I definitely will be doing updates for all of the ladies, and sure, maybe even the gentlemen who are just intrigued by the women's body. I'll be doing updates, kind of letting the ladies know how it's going because it's $40 for the kit that I got, which comes with the major cup that you're going to use majority of the time, but it came with some disposable ones that apparently you can have sex with them in. So you could have period sex without having the period. I personally, like, I just think of the act of sex, and I imagine this little thing just getting pounded and then exploding and just like a gusher, just like I just imagine just like two people fucking, it's going real good, and then all of a sudden it's like a balloon popped and there's just blood splattering everywhere. Like, yeah, it's an image that seems really gross, but right now I could only seem to laugh at. But I don't know. I'm gonna keep those because they don't have an expiration. But let's see. No Sex 2020 is going rather well. So, I swear, if I get to November 1st and I haven't had sex, I'm gonna cry. 'Cause I don't remember a time in my life where I've gone a year without sex. I usually find a fuck buddy before that happens. I have sexual needs. I'm not about to fucking shrivel up like a raisin. But right now, I have a huge crush on someone, and because of that crush, I just honestly want to see where it goes. Like I don't even really want to like start flirting with anybody else. I don't really have any active crushes. There's no like there's a few people that I was crushing on. I was crushing on this one guy and then he ended up fucking lying to me about some really fucked up shit. So, I'm not into liars. um which is shitty because I'd only been talking to him for like 2.5 months and it's like, dude, like it's kind of a major thing to lie about. Um but I want to see if my, current crush develops romantically or not. Plus, dating when you're legally married is rough. Because most people don't understand that legally, yeah, it's my husband, but it's my ex-husband. You know what I mean?
Mm.
And, I totally understand most people don't want to get into a situation like that. Because, sometimes they do work it out. You know what I mean? But that's
Yep.
not. That is definitely not in this case. And it's crazy as my crush actually is in a similar situation. So it's extremely refreshing. Being, essentially we're both legally married, but we're both single. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like it's like what are the chances of finding something like that? You know what I mean? Like I feel like
Yeah.
that's a pretty rare occurrence, you know what I mean? And what I think I love the most about it is like, how sometimes when you meet someone they give you butterflies or like a queasy feeling and sometimes you think that's a good thing. I personally think it's a bad thing because every time I've had that feeling, that relationship ended so badly. This current crush that I have, like I don't feel those butterflies. Like all I feel is happy. I mean, obviously I have extra bits in my head, so sometimes I have that irrational thoughts that are always going to be there. But when it comes down to it, I'm just like, I don't have butterflies. I'm not nervous to talk to him. If anything, I overshare because I'm so fucking comfortable with him.
Mhm. Hmm.
Like, I tend to do that, but he is a lurker in my channel. Like I had, like it was funny when I was talking. I was like, "Oh yeah, I do this in my channel." He's like, "Yeah, I know. I watch." I'm like, "Wait, what?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm subscribed, and I watch." Whoa, who joined up? I have it open, so I mean,
Yeah,
who?
that is. Let me
Famunda?
see.
Bomunda.
Who's
Famunda.
that?
Yeah, what's going on, man?
Okay,
What's
you know.
on,
Famunda my
man?
balls.
As long as I was just trying to make sure that either myself or Wheels knew you. So hi, I'm Amber
Yeah.
motherfucking Lewis, and right now we're live in my channel, my Club of Kottontales. Some people aren't okay with that, so I like to put that disclaimer out when someone joins up on me.
Mm.
Yeah, this is my friend. I've known him for a little while, Amber.
Oh yeah,
What are you
I was
guys
just
playing?
We will be
I said what one?
playing
Battle
some
Royale or Plunder?
Battle Royale.
I haven't done Plunder yet. I
Oh,
yeah I've
it's a fun
only
one.
I've only played a few matches. I've played maybe about 10 matches of Battle Royale here in Warzone. Currently level 24. Yeah. Oh my god, Wheels. Last night when I was playing
Hmm.
with Aaron, I started at level 8. So I
Mm.
went from level 8 to level 24 this morning. That's how much I was playing
Damn.
this morning. Yeah, man. Like what the fuck? We almost took first like 3 different times. I was so pissed.
Oh,
I was playing like a goddamn savant because apparently being drunk and tired was a good mixture for fucking Warzone.
oh shit. That's funny.
But hello, motherfuckers, and welcome to my Club of Cottontails. This is a blind as fuck run of Call of Duty's Warzone, or what I'm gonna lovingly call Call of Duty Apex. No shame at all. Order of operations is getting Jaded Rose reloaded to perfection because I do need just another little medicine break. There was a lot of fuckery before this meeting. Anyone that's been here since the beginning, you heard me talk about all of that. I'm not going to revisit it because I just don't feel like it. But it's still giving me some chest pains. I am hoping that Wheels' buddy stays in our squad because then we have a 3-man and we don't have to have a random.
I'll be here for a minute.
I'm staying
Joke.
for a little while at least.
I'll be here for the next three
I'm not
hours.
the
So,
best,
like I said, I just started
but I'm
playing.
down to
So
play.
I don't ever seek for people to be the best at anything, just simply to have fun and make good conversations.
Mm-hmm.
Cheers, motherfuckers! Oh man, so I think there's a good chance, Wheels, that I might, huge might, but I might actually reach fucking, if not 1047, at least 1013 by June. And if that happens, I am definitely going to do my Cottontail meets Bubbles while I'm at Edgefield McMinimans. I was actually thinking about taking it old school and getting one of the sex bombs from Lush, like we did with my Valentine's Day Cottontail meets Bubbles that I did in 2017. Thought about taking it super old school and doing the sex bomb. That was so fun coming across that memory because I was like, time to put this sex bomb in the bath and the bath bomb too. I'm just like, oh, I'm like, I see what you did there, bitch. You're saying that you're the sex bomb. uh,
Huh.
I love myself. Like I that's probably the best part about deciding to utilize my social media the way I did and still do to today is because when I watch posted content, I am so satisfied. You know what I mean? Like I'm sitting there watching
Mm-hmm.
myself and I'm entertained, and that's exactly what I do. You know, a lot of people have choice words for Club Cottontail, but when it comes down to it, I make the damn content for me, and I really enjoy it. And I know other people do. Shit, most of them are lurkers, but I still know they enjoy it. And honestly, I feel like everything happens for a reason, obviously. So I feel like Club Conto was supposed to be, especially at the beginning, more of a lurking community because that lurking triggered my social anxiety so intensely. But I was able to work through it and make it to where, like your buddy joining up. Could you have imagined 2 years ago if a random person had joined up on my party?
Yeah.
It would not have
Lost.
went the way it just went. You know what I mean? Like
Exactly.
I've come
Hmm.
so far, and I've done that simply by utilizing my YouTube, and I'm so proud of myself. You know what I mean? Like, I'm so proud of myself.
Yep.
I hate that Aaron likes to bring that up. He's a troll though. He's an 80s doll and we know this. But he likes to bring
Yeah.
stuff up from the past like, "Oh, do you remember that one time when this happened?" I'm just like, "Yes." Like I'm like an elephant. I never forget.
Mhm.
But he I enjoy him as a person. You know what I mean? Like when it comes down to it, he pushes the boundaries, but he doesn't overstep it. And when he does overstep it, he backs off or apologizes. You know what I mean? So he may
Yeah.
be an 80s doll, but at least he's a real person. Because
Yeah.
there's some 80s dolls that everyone's a real human being. We're flesh and bones and guts and all the other things that make us up. But there's people out there who truly feel that it's their niche. Kind of like YouTube is my niche, being mindful and moist as fuck is my niche. There's people out there in the world, their niche is being a troll. That's literally their life's goal, is to be an 80s doll as to as many people as possible. Like, I don't understand that life, but it's not the choice. It's not my life I live, so to each their own
Mhm.
moisture. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was
I
flabbergasted
like to
that.
hang out by myself.
See, I do too. I enjoy the company of me, myself, and I probably the most. Like, I'm a very sociable person, but I'm also a very loner person. Like, I like my alone
If
time. I
if I
really.
can sit at home and not have to see anybody, that's perfect.
Yeah. I definitely get like that. Recently, I've been extra more sociable though because I haven't really gotten out and hang out with people. So I've been craving social interaction. When you hang out with a 1.5 year old all the time, you start to miss adult interactions.
Hmm.
Yeah, I got me, my wife, 4 kids.
Mm.
Damn, you're living the dream. I'd like that. Maybe one day. That's what I imagined for myself back in 2014 when I proposed. I imagined flourishing into an amazing life where you grow together, enjoy life together, get awesome things together, be honest with each
That's what
other.
we're working on that right now.
Hell yeah. Well, at least
We've
you're
been
working on
together
it.
15 years.
That's amazing, man. That's the type of shit that I like to hear because for me, I recently am separated from my husband. I unfortunately had been lied to the whole entire relationship, and I kept trying to be okay with it and accept the person that was in front of me, but I don't even know who the person is, so I'm pretty exhausted, and I do have physical and mental health problems, so having those added on to someone gaslighting and shit like that, like, gets pretty exhausting. But I tried, you know what I mean? Like, avid try. Like, my mama didn't raise no fucking bitch, you know what I mean? So I love hearing about people who have a relationship that's, you both have worked on it because it takes it from both sides. Like, man.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy as today is the 15th of March. It's Sunday, March 15th, 2020. Yesterday was March 14th, and that would have been my 4-year wedding anniversary and 7 years of being together. But instead, it was my first anniversary that I've not celebrated with my ex.
Yeah, I think December this year. See, we got married in 2010,
Wow,
so our 10 years.
that's amazing. That's goddamn, that's so awesome. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Cheers to that. All right,
Yep,
motherfuckers.
got together in '05, got married in 10.
God, that's dope. I'm back in the dating scene after 7 years. Last time I dated was 2012, 2013. So
Oh my
it's
god, my
different.
fucking neck hurts.
Maybe you shouldn't be sucking so much dick.